Welcome back to Uncorked, everyone. I'm your host, Bobbie, and today we're back with a new episode. And if you don't know what we're going to be talking about, let me give you a hint. I've got my mustard sweater on, which means a few things that all lead up to one big thing. One, that pumpkin spice season is back, whether you love it or hate it. Some people are fans. I'm a fan. Football is back, and Chick-fil-A just came out with a new sandwich, which just means one thing, that fall is officially here. So here we are today with the wines for this fall. So whether this is Thanksgiving or whether you are just having some nice fall get-togethers with your friends, these are wines you can use this entire fall season. So first we're going to start with a white, of course, and this is going to be a Sancerre. So Sancerre is Sauvignon Blanc from France. So if you see Sancerre on the label and it's white, it's going to be Sauvignon Blanc. If it's red, it's going to be a Pinot Noir, but both of those are great wines for fall. So next we have the Bonterra, and this is going to be the Butler. This is a single vineyard wine, and this is a Rhone style red blend made in California. So what do I mean by Rhone style? That means that it's going to be styled in wines that come from the Rhone Valley in France, which means it's going to be made up of mainly Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre. So if you like those styles in France, I urge you to come out and try this delicious wine that's going to come from California. It's going to be a little bit fruitier and not quite as earthy as those that come from France, but they're great wines. Bonterra does a great job. Bonterra is biodynamic, and since it is fall, let's go ahead and get a little bit more spooky. Biodynamic wines are actually made around the lunar calendar, which means that they trace around the moon cycle, and that's how they plant. They actually bury cow horns in the vineyard and then dig them up after harvest. So this is a very ancient way of making wine that some of the most amazing wines and top wines in the world have been doing since they started their vineyards. So it's a very old practice of making wine, but it works and the wine's delicious. So if you're into something a little bit spookier this fall season, check out some biodynamic wines. And then to end this segment, we have the Fog and Light. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon. So I love the wax. Some people don't like wax. I think it's an elegant wine to put on your dinner table if you're having a party this fall. It looks beautiful. It looks higher elevation. And this is going to be a Cabernet Sauvignon, of course, and this comes from Paso Robles. So Paso Robles has come a long way in the last 10 years. Actually, in the last 5 years alone, you're starting to see people pull for Austin Hope, to pull for Dow, wines like those. So this one comes from the same region. It's going to have that big, bold fruit that a lot of you are already drinking. And if you're not, I urge you this fall season to go out, step outside of Napa, and pick you up a Cabernet Sauvignon from Paso Robles because they are doing incredible things over there. So y'all let me know what y'all want to see next, and cheers, you guys. Thanks.